We're standing on the top of Pu'uwa'awa'a, which is about 100,000-year-old cinder cone that's on Hualalai. And it's a remarkable area. There's about 6-7 feet of soil here on the top, whereas if you compare it to the surrounding area, it's more 3,000 to 5,000-year-old lava flows.
You secured the contract with Inaba as the project engineer, which is great, first step. And you reminded me that there was an initial, what'd you call it, the first phase environmental?
Yeah, phase 1 environmental site assessment was done by the Forest Service. But we have a couple hazards here that we want to deal with. One is a buried diesel fuel tank that was discovered by an environmental site assessment done by the Forest Service. And then the other is this cinder block building here, which potentially has asbestos in the floor and ceiling tiles. There's also potential lead paint that needs to be dealt with, and then transformers which need to be looked at. Those are our main hazard concerns, but there's a lot of cleanup that needs to be done as well. We'd like to remove the old Quonset hut, which is a public safety issue. And then, there's a lot of trash and debris that probably accumulated here for a number of years that needs to be removed as well. Ohia Trail and Cone Trail was recently designated as a Na'alehele Trail, and we're really excited about that. It is a very popular hike. It's used by people all over the island coming here, and just gets a tremendous number of views online. So it's a great resource for the community. And the rare trees, when we were doing rare tree surveys, we would follow the lava tube because every opening would have
right. Every skylight would have something really cool in it, because the pigs couldn't get down into the skylight there. Well, Pu'uwa'awa'a is an asset of statewide significance, and so we really need to make sure that we address the concerns here to allow for safe public access for recreational purposes, but also this is a place that a lot of important scientific research is being done, and a lot of restoration work for restoring some of the forest habitat that's here that is so important to our local birds. And so the removal of these hazardous materials here is going to be a very important one. And I'm familiar with this place, having been up here numerous times over many decades, and I've seen the deterioration of these particular structures here. Even though just 15 years ago that Quonset hut was used for volunteers to stay in, it's well past its useful life and it needs to be removed. And so we needed to be able to do this, get the money so we can make these improvements here.
One of the benefits of being on the Pu'uwa'awa'a cone is you can see the different kinds of forest types as you look down in elevation. So I'm up here looking at our forest bird sanctuary, which is cloud forest, and a lot of up to 30% or so of the rainfall or the water input in that ecosystem is from cloud drip. And so you can look at the cloud forest down to the montane and mixed music forests, which are it was one of the most biodiverse forest types in the Hawaiian Islands. And then down to the lowland dry forest, and then down to more of that coastal environment. So it's a great place to see that transition from Mauka to Makai and to take in all those different kinds of environments.